Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Opposite Field Outlook. My name is Jack. I'm joined, as usual, by Neal and Andrew, but they're in the same place this time. Where are you guys?
We're in New Mexico right now.
No, you're
We
not. Tell the
we're
truth.
off the set of Oppenheimer, so we like our backyard is literally right there.
Did you
It's
already
pretty
did
good.
you already see Oppenheimer? Because I'm pretty sure it's
Oh,
in Nevada.
we're gonna go ahead and fact check it, but
Oh, like where the bomb was? I think New Mexico.
I'm pretty sure it's New Mexico.
Practice bomb.
I will
I
bet
know they
show.
definitely had bombings in either place. Um,
Real bomb.
uh, 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 um, New Mexico.
Yeah, New Mexico.
All right, pay up.
They bombed
I
New
said
Mexico.
Shohei Ohtani's new contract, so
Yep. Right.
time to pay up, Jack.
That's what we're betting. Shohei Ohtani's next contract. I'll pay
Go
you
ahead.
when the deal comes out and we find out how much it's worth, and I'll pay you that much.
Ten.
All right,
Okay.
sounds good.
You guys are not in New Mexico. Where
Yeah,
are you?
Gig is up.
yep. You figure this out. So
We never left. We're in California still.
yeah,
You are still
sad.
in California.
Um, So we're in Modesto, and we did 4 days of Little League baseball. It's called Pony, which is like
Yeah.
Protect Our Nation's Youth. That's like a different form of Little League. It's still youth baseball.
Yep.
We did it's like a World Series style tournament. There are teams from Puerto Rico, Mexico, Australia, Pennsylvania, like teams all across the nation and around the
Exotic
world.
teams and then Pennsylvania. You'd love to see
Uh,
that.
I love it.
there was one team from Houston. They were NASA. That was
Yeah,
kind of
That's
interesting.
cool. That's
They
fun.
didn't win anything.
But yeah, we only had one game today. We had four the first 3 days, and yeah, it was fun. It's a fun tournament. I felt like we learned a lot. I was calling all the games, so my voice is gone. But yeah, it was pretty good. Fun
Neil,
few days.
do you mind if I ask what you actually did? Did you just like show up and smile and then like watch a bunch
Yeah.
of Pony League games?
No, I did the scoreboard digitally and
Oh,
set up every broadcast after the first day
Yeah.
when I did my trial run.
how
Figure
many
out how it worked.
how many times did you goof the scoreboard?
Almost every inning.
Yeah.
Every inning?
It's really confusing
It's
because
not
when I
fun.
was in the box, I can't actually see left field. I can't see the left side of the field. I don't. So I'm basing it off what I see on the camera feed, which isn't that great because there's a glare from the sun.
Yeah.
So
When
bad.
there is no glare, it's a wide angle lens, so left field is basically 2 pixels big. So And then on top of that, the amount of times calls went back and forth and we weren't communicated the play was so incredible that made calls difficult. And then another time, I would press buttons and then it wouldn't actually activate. So I would
That's
start
cool.
the inning with like a count still on, and the next thing you know, there's like 6 balls and 10 strikes because I just realized the count never reset, and I'm like, I hit reset. God darn it! So that was annoying. And then on the top of that, I'm just dumb, so I would mess it up because I would press the wrong buttons and do it wrong.
It was so confusing. Like, dude, I think it was like 3 or 4 times. There were 2 outs, and everyone, including the umpires, stepped off.
Left.
They left.
It's like,
I even
Dude.
thought that was it, but they're like, no, well, go back, and everyone kept like,
Yeah.
oh, no.
That's where I felt smart because my scoreboard was
Yeah.
right, and I'm like, no, there's 2 outs, and I
Uh-huh.
felt proud.
It was.
Andrew,
we
do you
cleaned
keep
it.
score when you broadcast games?
Yeah, I do.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
I would be too distracted personally. Anyway, that's fun. Hope you guys have fun seeing a Giants game. That's cool. How far are you guys from the Giants? Like an
We're
hour?
like a half.
From Bay.
I'm gonna go see a Inland Empire 66ers game tomorrow.
Nice.
Yeah,
That
so
should.
I'm driving all the way out to San Bernardino to see the Angels Low A affiliate. I know 0 people on the roster. Am I a fake fan? Probably, but I'm there to learn. So uh, life is gonna be good unless the 66ers lose to the Rockies Low A affiliate. um, anyway, let's talk actual ball. Like the real baseball, not pony baseball, not low A baseball, real baseball. Trade deadline's coming up. allegedly it's in a week. I didn't check that, but Neal told me, so he's my source on that one. So if you're gonna cry that I'm wrong,
Yeah, you're
Neal
right.
is the guy to cry to. Okay, trade deadline's in a week. Are the Orioles gonna make a move? We're going in standings order from the American League. Will the Orioles make moves? Do they need to buy? They're buyers for sure if they're gonna make moves. I don't know. I don't see them buying.
I do. They need starting pitching, and here's the thing: I don't think they're going to get anyone young. I think they're going to get a veteran. I could see Sonny Gray being dealt. It just depends how the Twins do, but they're going to get like a veteran type starter, and that's all they really need because the offense is there.
I do
That's my
not foresee
prediction.
the Twins selling because they're 4 games up right now.
Are they in first right now?
Yeah.
Okay.
The Guardians are 4 games behind them, so
All right.
they're pretty comfortable going into the deadline. They might lose it after, but they'd be hard
Yeah.
pressed to lose their lead by the deadline.
Just a veteran type starting pitcher though. Sonny Gray is the example.
Yeah, I get what you mean.
I can
Okay.
see that.
What's going on with the Rays? Are they bad now? Are the Rays washed?
Yeah, Ray's washed.
Rays, more like
Lays.
Lay's chips.
Yeah.
This month they've been just mid. Not bad necessarily, just mid. Not the Rays of old. Not the Rays of yesteryear. They're 3-7 in their last 10. Are the Rays gonna make a move? What do the Rays usually do? I don't think they usually do anything crazy, right?
No,
they would like
they go like low key moves.
They would improve like play and just hope one of them gets called up.
Yeah.
They would never like upgrade the MLB roster.
They're the kind of guys to like buy Reed Detmers from the Angels, you know, like an all-around middle tier guy that is not really a headliner move, but he comes to the Rays and he's good because that's what the Rays do.
I think the biggest last year was getting like Christian Bethancourt.
Yeah, exactly. That guy was on my fantasy team for a while, and he was cheeks, bro. He was not very good. Fine, whatever. Okay. Continuing on in the East, we have your Toronto Blue Jays. They are in third place, 7 games out of first, but they have a chance. They're in a wild card spot right now, I think. Yes, they're in the third wild card spot right now. They're 2 games ahead there. Do we foresee them buying?
I could see so.
I think so. It's going to be an under the radar pick.
Yeah, I think if they buy, they have to buy small.
Okay.
There's too many teams that are like... There's too many teams that are close right now that want to buy, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Baltimore wants to buy. The Rays probably want to buy. The Jays probably want to buy. It's probably the whole East that wants to buy because they're only 2 games out of the wild card. And then the Angels and Mariners are close. And then the Guardians, if they buy, they can make a push for the Central. So that leaves 4 teams to sell. Is that the train?
No, it's a car.
Oh, okay.
The quieter thing.
I can't hear the train if the train is going right now.
You're going to hear the train once. Like, you'll know.
You'll know. Because at 2 a.m. I know, and I'm in deep sleep.
It'll probably come in 5 minutes.
Yeah, we figured out.
You have precise timing on it? You think it's going to come at 10:27? That's your
28.
28? That's the official schedule?
Yeah.
Yep.
How long is the train? Are we talking like 4 miles long?
3 minutes, I think.
3
The long.
minutes?
There's been 1 minute ones, but I think 3 minutes.
It's not that bad.
Of the train is 3 inches. 3 miles. 3 minutes long.
You good there?
Yeah. 3.
3 inches. Miles. Minutes. That took a lot of tries, man.
Rancho Santa Maria location's long.
What
were we talking about again?
The trains are so.
We're talking about the Blue Jays and how they probably can't afford to buy.
Yeah.
What's their issue? What do they
Blue
need?
Jays?
Pitching, probably.
Yeah. Their run differential is plus 37, so they're doing what they need to win. I feel like their issue is really that they're in the East.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is their biggest issue, man. They're
should
too good.
relocate to the Central.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or make a
Unfortunately,
new.
that's not how it works. That is how it worked in our fantasy league last year when you can just realign the divisions
They're too good.
mid-season. This division's too good. We're not gonna let that happen. Let's break it up.
Dude, I said that every single week out when I'm like realign. It's
yeah,
so
that's
fun.
not how divisions work, Buster. Anyway, the Red Sox probably want to buy, and the Yankees probably want to buy. I don't know if they got the prospect capital for that.
I don't think the Red Sox.
I think the Red Sox sell.
Yeah,
That's-
I'm
Contracts-
leaning towards that as well.
Not like Yoshida, but like other players.
Although I don't know about those Red Sox. You know, they like
I don't know if he's that.
what was it, 2 years ago? They were a wild card team, and then they like hit like 4 grand slams in a single game, and made it to like what, the CS against the Astros.
Yeah.
Dang.
DAs. That's
Crazy.
crazy. But yeah, they definitely they won the wild card.
Yeah,
They beat the Yankees in like
Yep. Almost beat the
21.
Rays.
yeah, it was a very interesting. I don't know. I feel like the Red Sox are that fun little team. If they make the playoffs, they can just go nuts. You know. I don't know. I don't know what teams have that potential. The Angels don't have that potential. The Mariners don't have that potential. The Twins do not have that. Like, do we really think the Twins are going to win anything when they make it to the playoffs?
they're just in there because they're in the Central.
Yeah.
Exactly.
The playoff pick.
They're going to lose 2 games in a row to end their playoff. That's just, they're going to show up and lose 2 to whoever the wild card team is from the East.
Yeah. Anywhere.
They might actually have a chance though, because the Yankees aren't going to be in the playoffs, so they won't lose to the Yankees this year.
The Yankees, saying the Yankees aren't going to be in the playoffs is a hot take that I do not necessarily agree with at this point. They're only 2 games out.
No, I mean like hosting a
Yeah,
wild
that's
card.
true. But still, the Yankees are going to own the Twins.
Or the Yankees could actually, yeah. Hold on, Yankees could make wild card 3, and they could play, or some wild card. They could play visitors to Minnesota. That'd be funny. And then
Yeah.
the Yankees just
It would be Yankees at Twins. Did the Yankees? Okay, the Yankees made that one trade with the Twins a little while ago, involving who?
Lewis.
Gary Sanchez, Josh Donaldson, Gio Urshela, and someone else. Had to be the worst trade of all time for the Yankees, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, that's just wanted to seek some clarification on that. Do you think the Angels make the playoffs?
No,
Okay,
there's too many.
Mm.
Because there's something called the AL East. If you take all 5 of those teams out, they could make
The
it.
Astros and the Rays will make it.
you have
So there's
no
one spot.
idea how pissed I'm gonna be if all 3 wild card teams are from the East. I'm gonna be so angry.
How it's gonna
No,
be
I think
probably.
the Astros make it. Astros, Rays, and then no way the Angels slot in there. They'd have to be better than
Probably the Blue Jays.
The third AL East.
No way.
We'd have
They need to be better.
than the Yankees, the Red Sox, and the Jays.
Yeah.
Or Houston could fall off. Wouldn't put it past them.
Right.
If
I
Houston
wouldn't put it
falls
past-
off,
See it.
then it's all
Houston
AL
probably-
East teams.
So
Huh?
I don't know. Houston's probably gonna be buyers too. Like get a veteran or someone.
Yeah, I'm curious what they're gonna buy because
A bunch of mid-tier infielders.
They got what last year? Trey Mancini and like Christian Vasquez or Christian, what's his name?
Yeah.
Vasquez, yeah. From the Red Sox.
they did.
Mid game too. Do you remember that?
Yeah.
It was mid game.
Yeah.
That's fun.
Ferguson, Red Sox.
I hope there are some shenanigans like that this year. Or like Moustakas.
Started mid-game for the Dodgers.
Yeah.
Oh my
Um,
god.
Back to the Astros.
I keep saying this. I wish he was a Giant. Like he's the epitome of a villain for LA.
Yeah.
It would joke.
We need more of that. And yeah, he's
Carlos
like, oh yeah.
Correa should have gone to the Giants. You guys could have had the ultimate enemy in Carlos Correa on the Giants.
Right.
Saying that.
Then they got scared of his boo
And
leg.
he sucks ass this year too.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's
So it would have been great. I know, dude. I want the Giants to be good again. Gaga. Wait, no. Make the Giants great again.
Gaga.
Yeah.
Great to
Giants. Great America Giants again.
Make the Angels great again. That's my MAGA. I support MAGA if it's making the Angels great again. I forgot that there's the National League.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, there's plenty of bad teams over there. I'm like, there's only 4 teams in the AL that can really afford to like sell hard. But there's hella in the National League, so we're chilling. We'll get there in a sec.
We will.
So Red Sox selling? You think that's your?
Yeah.
It should.
Well,
They're
they
ahead
should.
of the
That's
more prospects. You know.
Should sell is different from will sell. Do you remember a couple of years back they were bad and then they didn't sell, even though everyone thought they should?
True. I think they'll sell like one dude.
Justin Turner to the Dodgers.
Dude, he's been heating up. Yeah,
actually,
bring back Bellinger.
we get JD and JT. Basically, like
legendary.
So fun.
Yeah, Red Sox are gonna trade some people.
I think they'll trade a dude.
Yeah, I think one guy goes.
Their best player. No.
Rafi Devers to the Dodgers. I could see Verdugo gone. This is probably one of his best years.
Well, when's he a free agent? If he's got team control, they will not do it.
Yeah, that's the big thing.
They're gonna trade people like who don't have.
Kike Hernandez could get traded.
Ooh, maybe.
Yeah.
But like no.
I mean, he's alright. He's pretty solid.
They'll DM.
Verdugo signed a 1-year, $6.3 contract with the Red Sox, but it seems like that was to avoid ARB, and the internet in my room is terrible. Thank God my computer's plugged in. I can't see it. Yeah, he's in his 2nd year of ARB this year, so he has 1 year left of arbitration, and then he's a free agent in 25.
So maybe.
I
see probably next year, but like maybe. I could kind of see it.
Depends who they get back. Verdugo's the name, though.
They did that with Mookie.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, and got Verdugo, who's like not a replacement for Mookie at all. Anyway, Yankees are buyers for sure, right? They're the Yankees.
Yeah.
They should.
They should tank. But they're the Yankees.
Them and
Cashman's
Cody.
ego is too big.
Them and Cody just makes too much sense.
I know. And his dad played on the Yankees, too.
It just makes too much sense. They might not do it, but like it makes too much sense. It's like PB and J. Not that I like it, but like it just makes sense.
Do the Yankees DFA the bringer of rain by the end of this season?
Probably.
DFA who?
Josh Donaldson.
Oh. What's he hit it?
He's not that good.
Bad. He set the record for least hits to get to 10 home runs. He hit 14 hits and 10 home runs.
Freaking Joey Gallo.
He's not even on the roster.
Is he injured?
Don't know. I'll look it up.
Yeah, just look him up. God.
Hitting
maybe.
142.
Is he injured?
No. Oh, he is 60.
Oh, he's on 60? How did I miss this?
Is he out for the year?
High grade strain, small tear in his right calf. No timetable for return.
Wait, so is it high grade or small? Oh, high grade isn't it's bad.
High grade
is bad.
With a small tear, but really bad.
He has 15 hits and 10 home runs.
He's 37. Dude, he's done. They're going to DFA.
What's his contract? Is he only...
Dude, he's making hella. Let me look him up. Josh Donaldson. This is going to take forever to load, but oh well. Whose laptop are you guys using to record?
Neal's.
Nice.
I use my SM laptop.
I know.
Uh-huh. Well, I will say this. So, one of my broadcasters for the Riptide, he's a Yankees fan, and he's been saying they won't DFA guys because Cashman has such a big ego, and if he DFAs them, it proves that he made a bad trade. So
I don't know about that.
But I don't know.
They traded Aaron Hicks just now, which I think it's as much of an admission of like if you're trading a player that's not doing well, it's because you think we signed this guy and he's bad and we don't want him anymore. You know, I feel like trading a guy and DFAing him are the same almost.
Well, it was a time for
You
change
get something
too.
back at least.
Yeah.
Like he change of scenery. Hicks was abysmal for
Hicks
the
just
Yankees
needed
this
some
year.
consistency, man.
So this year,
3-2.
Josh Donaldson is making $21 million. Last year, he also made $21 million. And next year, he has a $6 million contract, but it's a mutual option. But if the Yankees take the 2024 club option, there's an $8 million buyout. So they have to pay him $8 million if they cut him next year.
Wait, so mutual. What does it mean that mutual if they have to pay him?
It just means if he has a job, but if they cut him, they have to give him $8 million.
So it's like
they can just cancel they can void his contract, and then he won't be on their roster anymore, and he'll be an unrestricted free agent. But for them to cancel the contract, they have to give him $8 million.
Oh, okay, I see. So if they're like, they gotta pay $8 million just to say we don't pay. Like, if they don't want him that bad, they'll pay $8 million just to not have him.
Yep.
But it's like a penalty for cutting people.
Yeah,
for
that
him
makes sense.
in that contract.
Yeah.
But you'd have to not want him, but I mean, he's at that point.
But it's also a mutual option, so it's possible that Josh Donaldson just
talk something out,
dips out himself, and if he thinks I don't want to play in New York anymore, somewhere else can fix me. He can just say, "Okay, guys, we're done. I'm out," and they can just part ways like that. I don't know. Yankees are gonna buy one guy, or two guys maybe, but I think one.
Ohtani. I don't think that's gonna happen.
Ohtani's not going. I hate to break it, but Ohtani's not being sold after a 6-3 homestand.
They just
please go to San Diego. Please go to San Diego.
Honestly,
please.
If there's a team for Shohei Ohtani to go to, it's San Diego. I would laugh so hard. You might not be able to reach me for 2 weeks. Like, if I get the news, if I get the push notification that Shohei Ohtani is to San Diego, you might not be able to contact me for 2 weeks because I'll just be rolling around on the floor laughing so hard. Just laughing.
Dude, you would get so much major league talent back. They've cleaned house in the farm system. So,
get the next CJ Abrams.
You'd probably get Cronenworth. You would probably get, I don't know, who else is in their infield?
But they're all going to be bad once they're in Anaheim.
Yeah, facts.
That's true. That's how it works.
Only Mike Trout has broken that curve.
Cronenworth, Cam, and then a few other people. Juan Soto.
Yeah. Juan Soto.
Oh.
Juan Soto.
Still a great hitter, by the way. Still great.
Yeah, Andrew.
I've never said anything bad.
Never? You've never said anything bad about Juan Soto. Never. I wish we had a producer that could go back right now, like mid-podcast, and like pull up the episode of you saying, Juan Soto is so mid, bro.
Literally play it live.
Anyway, Twins are buying probably, right? Can we bet on that?
Yeah.
First.
Yeah, I can see it.
Yeah, they've bought before. I'll trust their previous behavior and say they bought.
Yeah. It's pretty easy to tell. The Guardians are questionable right now. They're 4 games back from the Twins. And they're, they're a couple games out of 500. So, what do if you're the Guardians? You get a pitcher?
Trade for
good question.
minor league talent and then wait for it to come up soon. What they always do.
I know most of the buyers and sellers, and they're a question mark for me because everyone's pretty much underperformed, you know?
Yeah.
Maybe Shane Bieber trade him?
I don't know if
tons of talent back.
But that is a good idea.
I mean,
that's the best besides Tristan McKenzie.
He's gone soon. They're not going to sign him.
Yeah.
There's no point.
Makes sense.
They're not the Angels. They won't hold on to people and then, say, have a good day and
get
nothing in return.
Too. Yeah.
They're not stupid.
Thanks, guys. I really appreciate you saying that about the Angels.
No that you know.
Just gotta
You know that's in
be
your brain.
honest here.
Anyway.
You epitome of what they did to Trevor Story.
Oh, yeah.
You're about to recreate. You're about to history.
If the Guardians go in this season, they'll buy a pitcher, I think, a starter. Because their offense is the exact same as it was last year. Almost down to an exact batting average. It's like one batting average point difference. Their offense last season and this season. The difference is their pitching is worse this season. And since their offense is so bad again for the second year in a row, you gotta have the pitchers to carry them through, and that's just not happening for them right now. So I think if they're gonna get somebody, they gotta get an elite pitcher, like a rental guy, probably. I would guess.
Yeah, maybe. I'm trying to think of guys who are available. Giolito maybe, but I don't know.
I'm trying to look up who's in the free agent class for next year, for pitchers. Max Scherzer, he's not the guy.
Scherzer is a free agent next year.
Wait, what? No, he's not.
You're looking at the...
I was lied to.
One more year next year.
2024 free agents. Clayton Kershaw.
He signed a 1-year deal.
He's gonna sign a 1-year deal. We all know this. Martin Perez is gonna be an unrestricted free agent in 2024.
I don't. Here's the thing. I don't know if Texas wants to give up one of their arms.
They don't, probably. They got a playoff push to make. None of these guys look great. I can see the Dodgers selling maybe Julio Urias.
No.
I doubt that. I mean,
Probably let him walk.
The rest of these guys are real questionable. Giolito, Sonny Gray from Minnesota, but Minnesota is definitely not going to sell to the Guardians this season.
Selling Bieber.
Blake Snell?
They should.
He's a free agent next season.
I don't know.
Padres need more player capital, so I think so.
That'd be a weird one, but
that would be a goofy deal. Blake Snell to the Guardians?
Does Preller trade a lot of people for like prospects? That's the thing.
No,
it's not usually what it. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Michael Lorenzen has a 3.5 ERA right now.
And he's an all-star.
And he's in Detroit. So that's a sneaky deal.
I don't know.
There's not a lot of... What happened to the free agent class? Everybody got extended.
Yeah.
This was supposed to be the crazy pitcher free agency off-season, but there's none. Everybody is signed.
Yeah.
Or they got bad.
Or they got bad. Yeah. That's yes. Definitely valid. I can sort by unrestricted free agent next season. Luis Severino. Don't see that one, really, from the Yanks.
Yankees don't want to trade.
They don't want to trade.
Plus he sucks.
Flaherty?
Maybe.
He's washed.
Yeah, he is. I don't know about that.
Maybe. I mean, Cardinals said they weren't going to trade, I think, Goldschmidt, Nootbaar, Walker, Arenado, and then a few other big guys, but Flaherty wasn't on that list, so they can trade him. Is Flaherty a free agent coming up?
Yep.
Yeah, I could see it.
What are his stats right now? I was keeping up with him when he was on my team, and then he got bad, and then you stole him, so he's probably doing well right now. Nope, he has a 4.3 ERA, so
I traded him.
Not great. He has a 1.5 WHIP in 104 innings. That's not a lot of innings. Well, that's not a ton of innings. Does Baseball Reference have FIP? It does. His FIP this year is 4.17. So
what? Holy crap!
Yeah, he's bad.
That's awful.
Yeah, he's not a Guardians kind of guy. I don't think. after looking at that one. I don't know. Guardians are a big question mark for me. I'm real confused on what's going on with them. I think the Tigers sell.
They should.
Yes.
They have some veterans on it too.
They'll sell players that other teams want, but no one
True one,
trusts.
Neal.
You know,
They should
Trade.
sell Miggy.
Other teams
Boom.
won't.
Easy prospect capital from Miguel Cabrera. Easy prospect
Not
capital.
trading him, dude.
the last
They're
year.
not trading him.
Angels are the type of team to buy Miguel Cabrera just to have the guy in LA to like sell tickets, you know.
Yeah.
White Sox. I feel like the White Sox won't sell.
They should.
They will sell players
They need to sell players.
that other teams. No, I'm just kidding. They will sell
that other teams want.
They'll sell players that I'm assuming are like coming up in free agency, non-team control, because they need a rebuild.
They do.
So they'll probably try and wipe out this age of players that are gonna leave soon. Giolito. I don't know when Tim Anderson's free agent.
Imagine after signing Benintendi, they trade him.
Definitely.
Like Benintendi's a good trade chip.
Yeah,
But-
honestly.
Just signed him.
I would get rid of like Anderson or Giolito.
Eloy
I think
Jimenez.
that's it.
Help them.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Jimenez, maybe. I don't know.
Are you Gavin cheating me?
That
Okay.
was a quality broadcast moment for sure.
Cheating.
Big burger.
Let's see who the White Sox have coming up on free agency, shall we?
Yeah.
Nobody. Wait, this is pitchers. So let's look at all players.
No.
Yes, Manny Grandal is 34 years old. He's turning 35 soon. He is probably not super valuable, right?
He'll get done. Someone will bet on it.
Lance Lynn.
The Twins are gonna be like, "Oh, that's our guy," and pick him up.
Dylan C should get dealed.
Dealed.
Dealt.
Dealed.
Ronaldo
Deal.
Lopez.
Dealed.
He won't get dealed.
What?
Joe
Billy
Kelly.
Hamilton is on the White Sox?
Who?
Billy Hamilton? He's a...
Yeah.
Okay. That's interesting. I didn't know that.
Weird,
I don't know. They don't got a lot of guys. There's guys with club options. Lance Lynn has a club option. So does Liam
Michael.
Hendricks and Tim Anderson and Joe Kelly. I'd like the Angels to buy Joe Kelly. Honestly, I would like that.
That'd be fun.
I think it would help us a little bit.
Okay, move.
That would be so mid and okay.
Yeah. I mean, that's what if the Angels are going to make a mid or okay move, that's the one that I want. Instead of some horrendous deal, you know.
Yeah.
Okay.
Also, the Royals.
AL West.
Royals are
time.
selling. This is a
Royals are-
non-conversation almost,
They
right?
sell. They would sell.
They should sell everybody, bro. There should be nobody left on the Royals at the
Simple
deadline.
like this.
Their
I
entire
don't know.
major league roster should be sold.
For them.
Any?
Would you trade MJ Melendez even though he's 24?
Yeah.
Seriously,
The
he's
Royals
part of the young
the
core.
Royals have 7 years before they're gonna.
Edward Olivares. Yes.
They literally said before the season when they fired everybody, they said we're gonna.
Yeah.
We just threw the whole team in the trash. We're trying again. It didn't work. So
Yeah.
they actually have to can everybody. I think that's their strategy. It seems like their
Singer.
strategy.
Yeah, I could see it. Zach Greinke.
No,
Carlos
That's good.
Hernandez is good.
the Royals already traded Aroldis Chapman, so they're
Yeah.
clearly willing to sell guys even if they just signed them. You know. Anyway, let's move on. The Rangers are buying. That's no question.
Yeah.
Did they
Well,
buy
they
a
already
shortstop? That's
Who's
a
their
question.
shortstop?
Corey Seager is their shortstop, but he's out for a
Hurt.
little bit. He's been consistently hurt with the Rangers.
I think they'll trade for a utility guy,
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
someone who can fill in gaps where people players go down because that seems to just be what they need.
Yeah.
It would work.
Maybe they need more pitching, but everyone needs more pitching.
Everyone always needs more pitching. Them getting Shane Bieber would be crazy.
They need a mid-30-year-old pitcher who spent most of his career in one place, and he always throws strikeouts, but there's always a question mark with him.
Who are you're talking
You
about?
just-
Someone. Who are you describing? Who?
They need Jacob DeGrom back.
He's out for
He's
like
gone,
next,
bro. He's gone for another half a season
He'll
after
be
this
like-
one.
graduating college when he comes back, bro.
He might never come back. This is his second Tommy
That's-
John.
Me too.
Like, second Tommy John is known for being not very good. Like, it's known for going extraordinarily poorly compared to the first one. So he may never come back. Bro was crying during the post-game press conference.
I mean, at least for Bueller, though, he's, like, young. Like,
What?
DeGrom is legitimately, like, a dinosaur.
Okay, but what are the Rangers going to do?
I don't know.
Buy Walker Bueller?
I think they'll get. No, that's not what I'm gonna say. I want them to get Shane Bieber. I think that'd be
They need an
crazy good.
outfielder.
That
trade
would
for
be
them.
electric.
It would fill in a good spot. It would just make them the next level.
They need an outfielder, too.
They got.
Garcia.
Oh,
Oh,
you should get.
here you go.
There it is. The train. We haven't heard the horn yet. Once
Can't
they play
hear it?
It's so the noise cancellation is really good. When you guys aren't talking, it's silent. When you guys are talking, I can hear a little bit of background noise. Talk.
He has played the horn, so that's kind of good. The
Yeah,
horn is the last
I
part.
can't even tell there's a train. You guys are hyping it up for nothing.
We're just kidding. There actually isn't a train.
There's not.
There never was
We're
a train.
delusional.
We're high.
We're not actually in Modesto right now. We're
The
being
Rangers?
locked in North Korea.
The Rangers. What's their outfield? It's
Adolis Garcia,
and then
Travis Janikowski,
Yeah.
and friends, Robbie Grossman. They
friends.
need
Joe
outfield.
Adele to the Rangers?
Joey Gallo to the Rangers.
No, Joe Adele, bro. The Angels'
Adele.
career minor leaguer.
Like,
The
yeah.
guy that
thinking-
I don't want on our team anymore.
Maybe. Yeah, I
Wouldn't
could
that
see
be
that.
kinda cool?
That'd be cool. Cody Bellinger to the Rangers.
That'd be kind of cool. Could
Yeah.
play center.
Same exact color scheme, so it doesn't have to change up anything.
He's worn blue
Alexander
everywhere he
Rangers,
goes.
yeah.
That'd
Yeah.
be interesting. Shane Bieber or Cody Bellinger. I'm putting it in my ballot right now.
I wouldn't be mad if the Angels sold one of their guys, one of their outfield guys, to one of the outfield needing teams. I think the Yankees need outfield. They have IKF out in center field like every other
Ew.
day, it feels like, which is like a, kind of yucky. I don't know. Maybe we saw Hunter Renfroe or something. He could be a little loner piece, but I think if that's the sell that the Angels are gonna do, that's the type of thing they're gonna do. Or Drury might sell Brandon Drury.
Should.
They're not
Drury.
gonna sell any. Yeah, I don't know. I don't really know how to say his name. That's kind of just what I default to.
Padres, even though, yeah.
Yeah. Padres don't need any more talent. They just need to figure it out. They have enough. Just gotta figure it out.
There we go.
Yeah, maybe the Rangers buy an outfield. Might help
Cool.
them out.
I want to see the Joey Gallo jersey swap. That would go so hard.
Joey Gallo back to the Rangers. Can you imagine that?
Dude, I saw him one game, and he literally hit 2 homers. It was insane.
Yeah, send the man back to Texas, bro. That's where he belongs.
They got to think Ezekiel Duran and, like, 2 prospects for him.
Yeah.
And that's insane.
Yeah. He missed out.
Okay, that's the Rangers. I think they definitely don't need any more infield. I mean, or
they're set.
maybe a util, but that's it.
It was the whole AL All-Star team. So, like,
Like the infield.
yeah, they don't need any more
Crazy.
infield.
Then we could talk Angels, but we kind of been mentioning the Angels. One thing I want to make clear is that after that homestand we just had, Ohtani is not being sold. It's
That's
just
sad.
it's just how it is.
Sad.
It is. It's horrendous.
You have 2 more months left with Ohtani. Enjoy him while it's game.
The
clock's-
everybody was taking pictures during the home game on Sunday, or I guess that was yesterday, huh? Yeah, the whole Angels beat writing staff took pictures together. Said this was gonna be the last. This might be the last home game with Shohei Ohtani, and like half of the Angels beat staff is Japanese writers. So if Ohtani gets dealt, all of those guys are gone too. So it's like the little Angels press community is like done if Shohei gets traded. It's kind of fun, a little silly.
Right.
Looks like they're all going to be moving to Seattle in a week. When Ohtani gets traded to the Mariners, inevitably. I think the Mariners are cooked. They're dead, right? No way they make the playoffs.
Nope. They're mid as heck.
Didn't the same thing happen last season, though? Where they were kind of bad, and then they figured it out towards the end of the season and made it.
Kind of. I don't think they were this bad, but they were, kind of in this area. I think J-Rod's sucking.
Yeah.
Really.
I wonder what it's going to take for him to figure it out. Very curious.
It's a sophomore slump. He'll be better for sure.
Yeah.
True, it's just 1 year.
Should I buy StatHead? It's like the Baseball Reference, like in-depth statistics search thing. It's like a monthly subscription. It's kind of cheap, but you can look. Anyway, I digress. Julio Rodriguez has 2.4 WAR this season, and a 100 OPS plus. He is the epitome of league average.
Yeah, I mean, I don't need to pay $4.99 a month to know that Julio Rodriguez is in a slump.
Hey, you get to see all the other stuff too. I'm not gonna subscribe to it to see that J-Rod is in a slump.
I know that he's only good at 4 p.m. on Saturdays after he had a big match.
The ESPN stat.
I think it's easier to look up like team statistics, like how like team 5 through 9 hitters, or whatever, or like how teams are doing in the 5th inning or later, which is a thing that the Angels don't do. We don't score runs. After you score runs in the first 4 innings. If we have 0 runs after 4, the game's over. For the Angels, it's a fun little thing. Anyway, yeah, if J-Rod heats up, then the Mariners can get going, I guess. I don't know. He seems like that spark guy,
Yeah. I think they won't buy that.
Rally everybody up. I don't think so either.
So they...
Yeah, Jesus. I showed you this stat. They're 5 for their last 10, 10 for their last 20. Like, everything's 50%.
The Atlanta Hawks of the MLB.
30 for 30, 20 for 20, 10 for 10. Or 10 wins, 10 losses. With all that.
I would say the A's don't have anybody left to sell. But I wouldn't be surprised if they found a way to sell Shea Langoliers and Brent Rooker.
Yep. And Hogan Harris. No, kidding.
Yeah. They already sold Fujinami, and bro had an 11 ERA. Well, the first few weeks he had an 11 ERA. It's calmed down a little bit since then, but...
Alexis Diaz, I could see.
They're going to sell all this crap.
Jace Peterson... JJ Bleday. I'm trying to think of all the guys we saw
that roster. Thursday. Depressing when we were there.
I think like the top batting average guy, qualified hitter, was like a 250 hitter.
Yep.
I think that's their best.
That's the A's for you. We don't need to talk about them. The Braves are buying, right?
Braves?
Well, I don't actually know if they'll buy. They'll probably just keep the same team, right?
They'll buy like
a veteran.
My tiny little pieces, like the ever slightest of holes to fill,
They'll buy a pinch runner.
Got out or injured.
Yeah, they'll buy some like innings eater.
Yeah.
That's it.
Marlins? Oh, I don't know what the Fish are gonna do.
I don't either.
By the way, before the episode today, guys, I claimed them as my National League team, so I'm a Fish fan now. It's official now. I don't know what they're gonna do.
Good one. Official.
I didn't even. That was not intentional. That was a good one, Andrew. Thanks for realizing that. Yeah.
For real. Max joke.
I'm gonna change my Twitter username to official fish fan.
Official,
Official.
officially a fish fan. But they'll sell
Jorge
something.
Soler, probably.
No way
Yeah,
they're gonna sell. They're in a playoff spot, aren't they? Right now.
Sell expiring contracts
They need
and try
more-
and get like
They
young
need some
pieces.
more prospects.
Yeah.
I mean, like, at the end of the day, if it's like Marlins, Phillies, and I guess D-backs in a playoffs race, and a bunch of others, the peanut gallery in the National League, I legit don't think they have enough to make the playoffs. Like, sure, their lineup can get hot, but like, you're good this year. Just ride it out and trade a few pieces. Try again next year.
There are 5 teams right now within 1 game of the wild card spot.
And
The
they can-
Reds are a half game up. They're in the first wild card spot, and then tied for the third is Marlins, D-backs, and Giants, and then a half game out is the Phillies. I watched them lose today. That was a satisfying game. Yeah.
They're gonna
Race is real
get
tight.
players that aren't performing. Teams want to take a chance on them
Yeah.
that are just garbage, and they'll get some pieces. That's what'll happen.
With the Dodgers, do you think a team like the Dodgers would be willing to pick up Sandy to see if they can fix him after he had that
Maybe.
elite season last year?
That'd be kind of nice.
You
now
tell
that
me
you
that.
mention it.
You tell me that last year. I'm like jumping off a bridge. That would be insane. But yeah, I don't know. Maybe I could honestly see that happening.
I see it. I visualize it.
Interesting. The Fightin' Phils got to buy.
Yep.
Gotta.
Yeah. Yeah, they do.
I think the Mets are selling, right? Hasn't the owner come out and said we're willing to sell? Like, didn't he?
Yeah, they'll get rid of things that won't be long term in their vision. I don't know who that, but
They're
The
gonna have
Mets?
to eat so much money.
They will be. Yeah.
who else could they get rid of?
I don't know. They could get rid of guys like older outfielders, I guess. Like
Yeah,
what? Get
Yeah.
rid of Nimmo maybe.
maybe.
Yeah.
By get rid
Can-
of get.
If
Yeah,
you want to get Canna.
He's bad though.
Canna is
But he's-
bad. You wouldn't be able to. Man, he'd probably go in a package deal like Canna and Scherzer maybe. I don't know.
Most of their lineup is mid-30s or close to it. They're stuck, dude.
What a silly team.
They are
Jesus Christ. What did the
Sure.
Mets do, bro? I gotta start praying on their downfall.
Is Francisco Alvarez, who's 21, and the rest are like close to or at least over 30 years old.
Carlos Carrasco
Yeah, 5 years ago.
before they had him.
Nats?
They're selling, obviously.
Will they sell or just keep the guys? Like, I don't know if they have anyone they want to sell right now, you know?
Like they sign any 1-year contracts that they knew they were gonna
I'll
trade.
check
That's
them.
who they would get rid of.
Yeah, like, they have to have signed somebody specifically for this purpose. And I'm
Yeah.
just looking it up right now, so that's convenient.
Jamer Candelario, you're gone.
Really?
Dominic,
You think Candelario's gone?
yeah. He's
Wow.
29 years old. Oh, wait. 29 years old, hitting 257. Yeah, dude. This is like the best year of Candelario. I think they
that
trade him.
makes sense.
And Candelario's in the infield. Who needs an infield right now? Infielder. I don't know. Whoever.
I
I
don't
can
know.
see Alex Call, those type of players.
Yeah.
Joey Meneses too. He's pretty old. They have a few guys.
Yeah, they could sell some guys, I guess. Maybe
Uh-huh.
they will. Brew Crew, they're buying. They want to beat the Reds, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
They gotta
That'll
beat
happen.
the Reds, otherwise they're a joke.
They'll buy what? Outfield?
I guess.
Let me check that for you real quick.
Because the infield seems
Yeah,
fine.
they need outfield.
Yeah.
That's the one position.
They'll buy
spot they
outfielders.
need.
Trade for Andrew McCutcheon. Yeah.
Heck,
Go
yeah.
full circle. The Cubs are, by the way, we like 2 episodes ago we pointed out how weird this division was because all the teams had negative run differentials except the Cubs in third place, and it is still the same. It is.
Yeah, nothing changed.
It's the same. I don't know how this is. I don't know how this happens. Like, how do you play baseball at a negative run differential, and then there's a team that's at plus 41 and they're in third place?
The Brewers lose, they lose bad, and when they win,
Yeah,
barely.
I guess. I don't think the Reds will buy either. I think they're just gonna call up their guys. I think they're
Really
buying
want-
internally.
Ohtani to Cincinnati. That'd be
I-
so sick.
I said something like that. It's coming. Ohtani to Cincinnati.
So cool if that happened.
I could actually see Ohtani when I'm at college. That'd be insane. For 3 months, then he goes back to the West Coast.
And he
Then he
signs.
re-signs with the Reds, baby.
Yeah,
Sure.
dude. Yeah, the Reds are sticking with what they got. They're not gonna. I don't think they'll buy.
Yeah.
No. Bye.
Cubbies are selling, right? Dansby's got to go. Probably.
No, dude. They just signed him. They're keeping Dansby.
No.
They're bad,
Dansby-
though.
They want to build
They
around
just
him.
signed him.
He only got a 3-year deal, right?
No,
No,
like
it was long.
7-year.
Oh, it was one of those ones, wasn't it? The 7-year ones. Yeah. I guess if they did that, they're gonna keep him. That seems
It's a-
stupid,
when
though.
they're Seager. Like, they were still bad, but they want to build around him.
They'll definitely trade Bellinger.
Bellinger will go.
Oh my God, Dansby's on contract through 29.
Yeah, they're building around him.
What the hell? And it's backloaded too, so they
It's
pay
kind
more for him. Like,
They'll trade him.
that's
Yep.
fun.
Ian Happ is probably gone.
How long?
20 years old.
Dude, it feels like the Cubs are gonna go another 108 years.
Corner. What's that?
Feels like the
Yeah.
Cubs are gonna go another 108
108.
with the
Yep.
way that things are working out right now, because they were supposed to be contenders and they're not contending right now.
My brother used to be a Cubs fan. Now he's an Angels fan. He said, "I give up. Pack it up."
I give up. I'm switching to a real team like the Angels.
Like, dude, Angels are still in the same
Angels
spot.
are not any better, but the thing is, you can go see their games. They're the hometown team. Which brother?
Brendan.
Nice. I approve.
Yeah.
Tell him I approve, and that he's based for choosing the Angels.
Tell them bandwagon.
Cardinals are out selling. We already discussed them. The Pirates are in last place. That's news.
What?
The Pirates are in
That-
last place in the Central.
First.
Used to be first.
They're like,
I guess they just had a cupcake schedule the first
yeah,
3 weeks, you know?
pat on the back, kiss goodnight.
They almost swept the Dodgers. Did they sweep the Dodgers? I think they
Yeah,
did.
they did, right?
It's the
Pirates
second
always-
year in a row.
Year.
Pirates own the Dodgers. I don't know why. The Pirates have got to sell. Except
Don't know
Kutch
why.
is not going to get sold.
What's that?
Andrew McCutchen is probably not going to get sold. I think he's like,
Dude, that's where he wants to play.
yeah, I think
Retire.
he's like one of those Albert Pujols type guys where he just, you don't trade him. Fans like him too much. He likes playing there too much. He's old. He likes
Yeah.
furries.
I was just
Sorry.
about to say that.
They need the boost. They need the boost when Anthrocon comes into town. The Dodgers are winning again.
Yeah, I mean, is that a surprise? Like,
That's like
It's
saying
happened
the
so
sky's blue again.
it's happened so many
The
years.
sky is Dodger blue.
For a reason.
That's right. I mean, this year I have my doubts, but
You're a Dodger.
the fact
You're a
that
fake Dodger. fan.
I am, yeah, I'm really. Listen. I'm glad I wasn't the only person to say that. Like San Diego was supposed to be. like,
You're the
this
only
team.
fake.
I
You're
mean-
not the only fake Dodger fan.
I'm
who
just
said
I'm
that.
just keeping it real. I don't want I'm not gonna be like
The only thing you're
oh my
keeping
god,
real is
we
your
got
shitty
Jason
takes.
Hayward. He's gonna go off. But like
Jason Hayward. Season's
I mean-
over. Dodgers have already won the World Series.
if you told me like guys like JD Martinez and who else are gonna be like outperforming
I
like,
did.
Juan
It
Soto
was
and shit like
reported
that,
we would
like-
fix them.
I don't know. I mean, yeah, but I expect the younger guys on the Padres to perform.
No. Wrong.
I guarantee you.
Wrong. He expected. How is his?
I-
How is him
like,
saying he expected that
Expected
wrong?
wrong.
He did.
They're-
Yeah, he expected the wrong thing to happen, but he
Expected
did in
it.
fact expect that to happen.
That's like expecting the world to blow up and it didn't. You expected wrong.
No one
It's a correct
expected
statement to make.
that to happen.
Anyway, I expect that when I'm in Phoenix in a week and a half, watching the
See,
Dodgers play the Diamondbacks, I expect that during that series, the Diamondbacks will pass the Dodgers.
No way.
I'm putting that out there. 4.5 games?
Hold on.
I'm
Say it again.
just making
Wait.
stuff up. I don't
Say
believe
it
that
into
at all. I don't. No.
Ow.
No. Do not put that on record. Do not put this on record. Not. No.
In a
We're
week
not-
and a half, Arizona will pass. Like, I don't know. It's weird.
In T-minus 12
Well,
hours.
While
I
I'm
think-
in Phoenix.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't make a prediction that good. I don't know ball. So
I guess I'm for predicting the Padres to
Yeah.
No, you
fall on a historic slump.
just make
I'm-
calls not about.
I
Hear that.
predicted Mets Blue Jays World Series, so I can't get any less credible than that, you know. I picked
I
the
had-
White Sox last year, and I picked the Mets this year.
Dodgers Astros is the only one looking to hold up.
Who did you pick, Andrew? What was?
Dodgers, Yankees.
Oh, that's
And-
tough.
Aaron Judge hurt, so
Probably.
Wait,
I could still make a run for it.
what was yours again?
Dodgers Astros.
Are the Astros a World Series team this year? I guess we'll find out in.
I mean, Phillies were last year, so the Astros are this year. That's how I look at
Make it in.
it.
The D-backs gonna buy.
I think they'll ride it out. I don't think they'll buy or sell.
Yeah, they got
They're
next year, right?
Because
With the
this
same
is
guys.
their demo year.
Yep.
The after they're gonna start doing that.
Do you think the Dodgers are buying?
Yeah,
yes, 100%.
they need starting pitching.
I'd bet my soul and give it to the devil if the Dodgers do not buy. Like I'm so confident they'll buy.
Here's what I think they'll do. So they have a lot of injured pitchers. Probably going to get a guy who's young and he's having kind of a downish year. He's still got team control and pretty much the Julio Urias replacement because I think he's going to be gone because he's a Scott Boras client.
That makes sense.
I think Giolito is the guy right now for him.
I
got
wouldn't
the
be
most-
surprised if the Dodgers got an innings eater guy. You know, like a guy who's not necessarily great, like a 4.5 ERA guy, but a guy that gets 200 innings a season. I wouldn't be shocked if
what
the
I'm-
Dodgers bought one of those guys.
Wolfen's
What
so
type of
taxed.
pitcher would that be? Like, throw a name out there.
Right now, Sandy is the guy that I can think of. I'm gonna look up the pitcher leaderboards by innings pitched, and we'll find out in a second.
Jack Rojas. Sandy.
So mad. I forgot the prospect we gave up for him. I was like,
Same. I would have liked.
Logan Webb, no. He's not going to the Dodgers. Marcus Stroman.
maybe.
Maybe. Maybe.
How good is Nola right now?
The Phillies won't give him a
Oh,
lot.
but it's his last year. But they want to make the playoffs. They would
They do. He's like the innings eater guy that I'm talking about. He has a 4.25 ERA, but he has 133 innings right now.
And good amount of years.
Yeah,
So
so just a guy that comes in and pitches 8 innings every single start, and your bullpen just gets a break, you know?
Was
That's what I think they need, man.
That's what I think the Dodgers could probably use right now.
they definitely need just more starting pitching.
Yeah.
I think offensively they could pick up a bat or two, but overall it's been on fire.
Yeah, I think your guys' offense is going to be okay. How about the Giants? We buy
Giants, they might. I don't know because they went on a crazy.
They're gonna
win
do
streak.
weird, stupid trades like they did last year, like what JD Davis and blah blah blah. Like
I mean, right
most-
now, they're 0 games out of a playoff spot. They're not in a playoff spot. They're losing a tiebreaker, but they're 0 games out. So They're basically in a playoff spot. It's as close as it gets. Do the Giants make the push? Do they want to make is this a make the playoffs year for the Giants? You think? You guys are in the National League. You watch a lot of their games, so I'm curious what you think.
So, what's the race right now?
Out of a playoff spot.
Yeah, but who's behind them?
Who's behind them? The Phillies are a half game out, and then behind the Phillies are the Cubs, and the Cubs are 5 games out. So
Reds, Marlins, Arizona, Phillies, then Cubs.
Yeah, see what I mean? It's a little weird.
Yeah.
They're gonna make under the radar.
Under the radar moves.
Stupid little baby trades. They're not selling. Getting the big pieces, you know.
They're mid.
No blockbusters.
If they're lucky, they'll make the playoffs.
Padres?
That's what we were talking about on the way here, actually.
Yeah, they should tank.
They have a lot of veterans, and they have a lot of people they could trade, but I don't know if they're going to find. Yeah.
They should let everyone walk.
They should tank, dude. They should make a legitimate World Series roster. They got to win a World Series. They got to.
Emoji. Can I do the emoji?
Yeah, go for it.
All right. Fair. Does it work? Did it work? Okay.
Yeah.
All right, yeah. All right. So I feel like everyone is having a slump on that team, like monumental slump. Except Juan Soto. It worked out perfectly right for me. Yeah, like I don't know. Just going back to what we were saying, I don't think it's too crazy for me to think I thought the Padres were at least gonna make the playoffs.
No, we both thought that. We both thought the Padres would be the best team in the NL. We both agreed on that one preseason. So you and I are in the same boat on this one.
Okay. But I don't know. Everyone's just having a slump. I feel like if you have this year 10 times, 9 out of 10 times, it's better than this. This is the worst possible outcome for the Padres.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I agree. But I think it's clear that they can't do anything. I think it's clear right now.
I think they're stuck.
I think they're out. I don't think they can do anything at this point.
Aren't they 5 games out of? They're 6 games out of a wild card spot.
But they're under. It's hard for me to tell, honestly.
Over.
And Mets are 7 games out of.
6 games is a lot when there's only 60 games left in the season. You know?
Yeah.
We're already past 100 games.
Yep.
Even the Angels are 4 games out, and I think there's a near 0% chance that the Angels make up 4 games in 60 games. It just seems unlikely. San Diego, by the way, plays the Rangers, the Rockies, the Dodgers, the Mariners, the Diamondbacks, Baltimore, the Diamondbacks, the Marlins, the Brewers, St. Louis, San Francisco, Philly, Houston, Dodgers, A's. That is a lot of tough teams.
That is a lot of tough teams.
Yeah. It is a lot of tough teams. Not very many easy games. So, I don't know. I'm getting close to calling them out. Done.
That's what I was saying on the way here.
I mean, they should trade guys they have, but they probably won't. AJ Preller. I don't know if he's prone to trading for prospects. Okay. If the Padres miss the playoffs, does AJ Preller go? Do you think that happens? Because he's already done this twice. He had it in 2015 or 14, I think, and then he's been doing it this year now, or last year.
Oh
shit, change.
I know we're red now. I don't know.
AJ Preller.
Honestly, Padres are.
He destroyed their farm.
They elude me a little bit.
And then
I feel right now, the Padres are having a do or die. I feel like they gotta go full Royals, or full Nationals in 2019, or full Orioles right now, or Astros back a few years ago. Like I think they just gotta clear house. They have all of this crazy good talent that they could create the number one farm system in MLB tomorrow with the guys they have on their roster. You know,
Dodgers will still be better.
the Dodgers. Well, that's why it's a farm system.
Yeah.
The Dodgers would have to contend with them in 5 years when those prospects were ready.
I think, well, if the Padres were to get one guy, they would probably need like a clubhouse leader. I feel like most of those guys are just there like for themselves. They need a guy to like unite them. I don't know. Manny Machado doesn't seem like that type of guy. Like
He's not.
like Fernando Tatis. I don't think he's that type of guy.
Happy we didn't sign him.
Xander Bogaerts. I feel he's like a quiet superstar. All these other, I don't know. Who's like a clubhouse leader guy, like chemistry.
It's hard to tell.
It's like off the top of my head.
It feels a lot like certain guys become clubhouse leaders in an environment that calls for them to be that way. Like right now, I think the number one clubhouse guy for the Angels is Mike Moustakas, which sounds absurd, but I think he was the guy that the Angels needed to be the clubhouse guy, you know? But he hasn't been a clubhouse guy since 2015. Mm-hmm. I think it just depends on the team and who you're dealing with and what kind of energy you have. I don't know. It's tough to say who the Padres could buy to put them in the right mindset. Because they got all the veteran guys. It's not like let's bring a veteran guy on board to help the rookies like figure it out, like Evan Longoria on the Diamondbacks. It's like they're all veterans, and they still don't really know what's going on.
Yeah. I don't know.
They're going to do nothing.
Maybe they need a more level-headed presence. Like maybe a
different coach.
Like a Mike Trout type personality. Like Mike Trout isn't super crazy, but he might help just tone things down a little bit in the Padres clubhouse. Get them a little less. Their stadium is wild. When I went down there for the Angels game on the 4th of July, they come out and they go like this, you know. They run around the whole outfield. They're like pumping up the fan. It's crazy. I've never seen a baseball atmosphere like that. It's strange, honestly.
Vibes and like inconsistent baseball. That makes sense. You know, I think they need like what you said, like a Mike Trout. Like I just show up. It's my 9 to 5. I try my best.
Chill out a little bit, you know. Like, it's not about us. We're just trying to win some ball games. Cody Bellinger. He's the guy the Padres need.
Bellinger.
Jeez.
It's good vibes.
He does have good vibes.
It just doesn't work with baseball to be that high. You have 162 games to play, and you're not going to treat every game like the most electric, like once a week football type schedule.
Yep.
Like, it works for every once in a while.
Works great for football. It really does. Watching those guys come out of the tunnel with the smoke and doing their whole routine is electric when it's once a week, but over 81 at home, it's a little much. I don't know.
It's good vibes. It's just you ain't gonna win them all like that.
Yeah. It's hard to tell what they need. It does feel a little bit like a clubhouse thing.
At least a little bit.
Yeah. I'm also curious if their pitching is slacking or what. Year by year stats. Batting. Let's see. Right now,
expensive 4th place team in history.
Right now, the Padres are okay at hitting.
Did a pretty good job, right?
They're what? What'd you say?
They're okay at hitting. They have a 3.77 earned run average as a team. So they're just mid. They're just fine all around. That's cool.
Great. So that's bad.
Yes. Yeah. They're not great at anything. That's really cool.
Yeah, that's really bad.
Baseball Reference has an in the news tab, and Cody Bellinger is on it. That's weird. I feel like he's not a very newsworthy guy right now. I think the Rockies already sold. I think they're a one deal team, and I think they made their one deal.
Moustakas.
Oh,
Yeah.
Moustakas. Forgot that.
They're not the kind of team to make a big deal.
Do they have a few prospects on the way, or not really?
They're the Rockies, man. Like
They
even
do.
if they do, their prospects aren't gonna pan out. Like it doesn't matter. Dude, Carlos Estevez was a Rocky, and he was so bad. He was so bad. And now he's in Anaheim, and he's not that bad. I will say he's not like an elite closer like some other guys, but he is not that bad. It's just, it's the Coors effect, man. I think the Rockies are just doomed to play terrible baseball for the rest of time. Not sure there's a lot they can do.
They had like David Dahl or someone, and he was underrated for a while. After that, he left. Haven't heard anything from him. So, I don't know. Stupid stuff like that. I remember 2017, it was Rockies, Dodgers, and then D-backs. Those three teams. And we found out who pulled away. Yeah. And it was crazy. Just crazy thinking about that.
I like the Rockies. Their color is fun. Their stadium is really nice. I really like their stadium. I don't know.
I agree with you there.
It's a good location, too. It's kind of in downtown Denver, so you walk there from hotels and stuff. I don't know. They're a good vibes team.
They should build a roof stadium
and pressurize it.
It's back to a normal sea level.
Make the whole stadium a humidor. That's unbelievable. What an idea.
You and then they pressurize your cabin, then you go in. Like that'd be so
have
funny.
A whole airlock system.
Yeah. Coors is just like a little pressurized to normal.
Yeah.
So funny. Just kind of thicken the air, you know?
Yeah.
Get air molecules dead in the ball.
Yeah, I feel like the Rockies need a whole different approach to the way they play baseball up there, and then.
If you don't want to spend all that money, they should just make a custom, like Rockies ball that's just a little more dead.
Honestly, their home run thing isn't crazy anymore. Like the humidor really nerfed the home runs there.
Okay.
But their outfield is giant. So you get balls that drop in for doubles and triples just all the time because the outfield is huge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The balls are really tall.
So invest in really good outfield defenders, and then have a good pitching staff that just throws gas instead of movement because there's no movement in Coors.
Yeah. I still think pressurize the stadium.
That's the solution. There is no other solution. That is it.
You play baseball on a giant soda can. Everything is inside.
It's like prepare for shaking.
Yeah.
Pressure.
Dude, that would cost so much money to operate on a day-by-day basis.
Someone like leaves the door open and they gotta we gotta repressurize everything now.
Takes so much electricity. Coors Field is 415 to center, with power alleys that are way farther. Actually, I can't find what their power alleys are, but it's a flat wall, so it's farther.
That would probably in total cost like $1 billion to make.
Easy.
Pressure.
Not easy. And then it would cost hundreds of thousands of dollars to run every single night. Like every night it would be a couple $100,000 to pressurize the whole stadium.
It's worth 1.48. So
just sell the team to Walgreens.
Sell the team to Elon Musk.
No, they can't sell the team to Walgreens because Walgreens already owns the Nationals, bro. They have the same logo. How much farther up is Coors from the next highest stadium?
Estadio Azteca.
That doesn't count. That's in Mexico. We don't count that, even though the Padres and the Giants played there.
They were like 18 home runs.
Yeah, they had 2 games. I'm very curious how those regular season games next year are going to work because they're a week early. The Dodgers and Padres play a week earlier than everybody else. But it's a regular season game. It counts towards the record.
So weird. So you got to draft Dodgers and Padres.
But there's no extra games. It's not like they play 164 games.
Instead of the 2 weeks, it'll just be the one.
So you'll just be Does that mean it'll just be a really long first week?
Yeah, long first
In
week.
fantasy, sure.
2-week first week.
That's how we usually do it, though.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, then it would be like a 4-week first week. Anyway, that's a problem for after the podcast. That's all the teams. We ran them down. I gave you our trade analysis. Give me one move that you think is a possibility. You think might happen.
I mean, Cody Bellinger to the Yankees.
That's just so easy.
It makes sense.
It just makes too much sense. I would also love Alcantara to the Dodgers.
That's a good one.
That's one that I think is going to happen.
And my third, what did I mention? I mentioned like Shane Bieber to the Rangers. I like that one.
That's a good one.
Liked it a lot.
Okay.
I want Giolito to the Dodgers. That's my pick. I really hope that happens.
Okay.
My
Cool.
pick would be Bieber. That's the Neal pick.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Well, thanks for watching, everybody. Have this uploaded. I'll upload it tonight. Have it scheduled to release at 6 a.m. tomorrow, Tuesday, just for peak upload times to get maximum engagement. And we'll see you next time. I don't know when next time is because I'm going to be on the road.
That's mine.
Actually, I probably won't be on the road. I'll be here, I think. Might be able to squeeze an episode in. I'll be busy, though, so we'll see. Anyway, thanks for watching.
All right.